it is two required. You are required to do two, it will be two required, right? But the first requirement will be like your financial analysis and your trend analysis. It could be the both of them, right? Now, the requirement two, that is why you need to have an answer plan that will guide you that, oh, a, you need to do a financial analysis, right? Then another thing is the second requirement is what is business proposal. And I've explained in my previous lecture that business proposal is like a forecast. You will see that they will tell you that this company want to expand their operation to the southeast or southwest and to the southwest, to the southeast or southwest. And you are being employed either in an audit firm for you to do an analysis of the business proposal. Explain that you will do a forecast that, oh, will this business viable or not? Which means that you may be given two business proposal that, oh, do the business proposal and use it to make your decision if this thing will be what viable. Now, in my previous lecture as well, I've been able to explain that don't waste your time in what? In appendix. For those who will still continue with us, right, who will pay for the analysis and all that, right? That just like the way we did last diet, there is the numbers of pages you need to leave for your report writing. Then at the back of your booklets, at the back of your uh so at the back of your answer booklets, right? That will be your what? Your appendix, right? Now, your what is it called? Your plan, your plan will come at the back of your answer booklet. You cross it because it is not part of your report. It's just like a guide. Right. For those who are just joining us, I will advise you to just go to the YouTube and check the playlist on case study is actually there. So the answer plan at the back of your answer booklet, we cross it twice because it is not part of the report, right? Now, don't forget that after that, you can now open up the next page for your appendix, which the at the back of the answer booklet. After this page, you say appendix for 1 and 2, right? And I said, don't waste your time, right? The person that is trying to get the correct percentage, let's say for profitability ratio, for instance, may earn lesser mark than someone who is not even care about the percentage, just the percentage that he got, he will just use it like that. And we will be able to justify that profitability ratio of 50%. It is just justification. When you say the profitability ratio decreases over the years or in the years over review, what is your justification to that? Can you be able to prove it? What could have been the reason why this increases? Right? So that is why I said don't waste much of your time there. Do it the way you will understand. The main thing is your what? Your executive summary and as well as your body of the report is very important. And I explained again in our previous lecture that your cover page is very important. Please and please, right? First impression matters a lot, right? If a report is an external report, give it an external report cover page, please. Because if a report is uh, uh, an external report and you use the format of an internal report, so you are creating the first impression to the examiner that, oh, it seems this person did not know what is doing, because how can you use the format of an external report or the format of what is it called internal report for an external report, right? Of which we've been able to identify that in our previous lecture. Now, and this is the format for the cover page for the what is it called the external report. And when you look at it, I think this was one of the past questions that we did in our previous lecture, right? Spicy confessionaries. Now, that is cover page for external. So this is cover page for an internal report. We've been able to establish this as well in our previous lecture, right? Now, in today's class, I'm just giving you a summary of what we've done in case if you are just joining us for the first time. Now, in today's class, we will look at a financial or we look at a business analysis, right? Now, we will analyze a person. We will do what? We will analyze person. Then we will identify if this person analysis, what could go with this person analysis using the business model. Maybe is it SWOT analysis? Is it Porter's diamond? Don't forget that I've mentioned this, that you need to go back to your CSME and learn all this Porter's diamond and what is it called? Answer growth model, value chain, the likes of BCG and co, right? I've mentioned it. Now, in today's class, we will do an analysis. We'll analyze the present, a present now. Right? We'll analyze it. Then from there, don't forget, in our answer plans, I said that, okay, you have, what is it called? You have ethical issue conclusion. How will you structure all these reports? Right? Now, from the present analysis, we will now move, what is it called? We identify the what? The ethical issue and reservation and others, right? So, please, if you have questions based on what we've done so far in our previous lecture, kindly unmute your mic and ask your question before we look at one of the past questions present. If you have question, please
Hello,
submit.
sir. You are mentioning some topics that we need to look at under SME. So, for the sake of we that did not do skills level and foundation level, can you please expatiate more on that?
Oh, uh, because of our time, I will not be able to do that. But the only thing I can do for you is to send the, what is it called, the study pack for the models. I will just list the models, right? I'll send the study pack for CSME, then I will actually include the model. So you go there and read about the model. So that when we are talking about it, you will pick up from there. Do you get a point?
That's fine, sir.
Yeah. So do we have anyone that have question before we question, please? Okay. Please suggest which of the percent we should analyze. Which of them? Is it think let me check.
2024, November 9.
2024. I've done that several times. I don't want to be the one that's actually done before. I've actually done it several times. I don't know. Okay, but it's fine. Okay, should you agree with that? We should go with the one we have here. We did a cover page for both external and internal reports. So we can pick from any of these two. I think we can pick from the Pemisire, are you still on this call?
Yes.
Okay, please, which year is this?
But
Okay, let's go by spicy confectionaries, right? Let's go with spices confectionaries. Which year is this? Which diet? Sorry, spicy. 17 years. Pemisire,
yes, I'm joining this class for the first time today.
really? No, now.
It's
yes.
20 what?
23.
23.
23.
Okay,
Yeah.
2023. Pemisire, you say you are
Yeah.
interesting. 2023. Let me check.
It's either November or
November 2023. I'm trying to check. I think that okay. I think I've seen this.
It's like November 2023 is Adalat.
Is that a lot? Wow. I think I've forgotten the diet. I have to check. I've got let me check. 2023 is
I
Adalat.
think
Wow.
2024 May.
2024 May. Spicy
May
confessional.
2024, so check.
Something, please confirm. I'm trying to check my thing. So,
Hello, sir. It's May 2024.
okay, May 2024. Please, can you send this thing to the platform? Sorry, I don't think I have it here.
Yes, May 2024.
Okay, okay. May 2024. Okay. And some believe that.
We can't hear you.
Oh,
Can anybody hear him?
please, please, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. May 2024. May 2024. Why, why we are in class? Some students still believe that it is only when they see the Christian that they will start to prepare for case study. Congratulations to them. And one thing about case study is that um, some students we take it with levity that, oh, is it not a report writing? Okay, thank you. Is it not a report writing? But guess what? There is a lot to do in case study. When I said there is a lot to do, is that as a professional student, you need to have a plan. If you fail to have a plan, is the opposite side of it, right? Imagine you are just writing report for the first time in exam. The question is, how will you structure your report? You don't have a format of report writing. And someone is telling you that, oh, you can prepare for case study a day to exam. The student should continue. Congratulations to them. Now, please, you must have you must have a plan, and that is why we need to take an answer plans before anything. That is, in this plan, you will have the first thing you need to do, right, in your report is to do your cover page, right? Your words, your cover page, which is very important. After your cover page is the executive summary. From the executive summary, you introduce your report. Your executive summary is just 2 pages, of which I said we will actually get there, right? Your executive summary is what? Is 2 pages. Now, let me give an instance here. So, let's say this is the, what is it called? This is the booklet, right? Answer booklet. Can you see it? Now, the first page here is your cover page based on the answer plan. Then after that, this side here is your executive summary. 2 pages of your executive summary. One for requirement 1 and one for requirement 2. What is the next page? Based on the answer plan is your introduction to reports writing. You do your introduction to reports writing. There is a number of pages you need to leave for both your requirement 1 as well as requirement 2 writing. But in today's class, we will do an analysis on May 2023. Then we'll analyze it. We may analyze it based on SWOT analysis, the strength, the weakness, the opportunity for the company, as well as what? The threats, right? So, May 2023. May 2023. May 2023. May 2024, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Case study May 2024. Please pay attention to the analysis. This is question analysis. At the end of this class, you should be able to pick. Please mute your mic. At the end of this class, you should be able to pick one of the past questions and actually do the analysis, right? Just like the assignment I gave on, the cover page. Kudus.
Yeah, sorry, sorry to interrupt you. I actually dropped a past question, combined past for case study
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
on the
Thank you.
group chat
Okay, thank
for
you.
anybody that needs it.
That's fine. Thank you. Thank you for this. Okay. About you, John Adeshola, and your employer, Osayemi Adelowo and Co. Spicy Confectionaries Limited history, business structure, strategies, and model. The confectionery market. Spicy Confectionaries Limited summarized financial statements 2021 to 2022. About you, John Adeshola, and your employer, Osayemi and Co. You are John Adeshola writing the professional level of ICANN examination. You are employed as a trainee in the firm of Osayemi Adelowo and Co. You are being employed as a trainee. You are reporting to Julius Idemode, the partner in charge of the hospitality group within the firm. Class. With this paragraph, you could say that, oh, this is leading to an external report. We've done that in our previous lecture. That you are working in an co firm, right? And you have a boss, which is Julius. Definitely, you will have a client. Is that not so? You will do what? You will have a client. Of course, you don't expect your boss, Julius, to prepare the report for you. You have to do that. Then the question now is, what is your responsibility? Preparing detailed financial analysis and report on the performance of the firm's hospitality clients. You can see that is your first requirement. That is why I said it is financial performance or financial analysis, right? Or evaluation of what? Evaluation of financial performance, right? Now, if that is established, analyzing your client's financial statement to identify areas of weakness and providing likely solution to correct anomalies. Now, this means that when you are doing an analysis, class, you've already calculated the ratio in your appendix. You are analyzing it. Your analysis should include the weakness, the area of weakness of the firm, right? Now, where is this? Okay. Now, and the solution, that is your recommendation. Assessing operational and strategic business proposal to see how each aligns with the client's objective and impact on its what? Business and financial risk. We've talked about this business risk and financial risk in our previous lecture. You can see this is like a requirement 2. You know, this is a present now. We are just projecting that, oh, requirement 1 will be financial analysis, while requirement 2 may be business proposal, because they've actually mentioned it in your responsibility in what? In the unseen, in the present. Don't forget, the present, you will see the present be 2 weeks to exam, right? Now, assessing the client's financial and business focus. Now, this is to tell you that you are doing a business focus or business proposal. And this business proposal you are doing is like a forecast, right? Together with the assumption. What is forecast, class? Forecast is like, oh, it is not necessary you do it the way it is in SFM. When you are doing a business forecast in case study, see, please, professional students, please, don't waste your time. Like, we have some students that like, oh, you want to do it the way it is in SFM. Why will you be wasting your time on 5 marks? Your requirement 1 is, your appendix is just 10 marks total. So why will you be wasting your time on that? See, calculate it the way you understand the forecast and move on. What is most important? See, you may take your time calculating forecast. Why me? I'm using that my time to do the analysis. At the end of the day, the results will come. I will have higher score than you because I took my time to do the analysis. Why you focus on what? On appendix, right? Now, business focus, right? And recommendation. Of course, there are 2 requirements, right? There are 2 requirements. The financial, I'm coming in a minute. Okay, now that is your recommendation to the clients. Advising your clients, you can see this is to tell you that this is 90% to 95% an external report. Class, in our previous lecture, I mentioned it that your required will be in your unseen, the first exhibit, which is exhibit 1. Which is what? Exhibit 1. So this present now is just like an ESOP that is just like an ESOP. Hello, please confirm if you can hear me. Oh, network. Okay.
You can hear you.
Okay.
Very well, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
We can
So,
hear you.
thank you. So, in this, what is it called? Advising your client. Now, I was explaining that your required will be in exhibit 1, will be in exhibit 1. Is that also will be in what? Exhibit 1. Once you open your unseen, you will see it there, your required. But the present has already given you like 96% that, oh, this is an external report. All you need to do is that just settle down, calm down, read the first exhibit, understand the required, and do what? And you move on from there. Now, in this part now, advising your clients on their strategic tax planning, of which what you need to do again, right? from the forecast, you have to advise based on the tax planning in order to what? For optimal tax liability, and draft a report for your boss based on the operational and strategic business analysis you have carried out. Class, what will be your answer plans to this? Of which I think we've done similar something like this. Okay, this is it, right? Your first requirement is your financial analysis based on your responsibility, right? You do an analysis. I just assumed this ratio because we've not seen the unseen. I just assume it, right? Now, after that, your ethical issue and reservation, we've explained that. Conclusions and recommendations, of course. Now, the next one is the business proposal. What is the business proposal here? The business proposal here is like a forecast, right? With that, you have to forecast for the business if the business will be viable or not. Then you recommend. Of course, you don't expect Julius, your boss, to do all this small work, right? You have to do it. Now, when you are forecasting, you have to include the tax planning, right? Then draft a report for your boss based on the operational and strategic business analysis you have carried out. This responsibility demands that you keep yourself abreast of development in the accounting and taxation space and the hospitality industry, both nationally and internationally, to be able to carry out the above tasks effectively, right? Professional colleagues, this is like 96% an external report because you have a client, right? You are working with an co, right? A chartered accountant firm, right? And you are reporting to Julius and you have a client. Of course, you don't expect your boss to do this petty work, financial analysis. Now, we move to the main present. Exhibit 2. Please pay attention. We'll be analyzing this present based on the SWOT analysis. What is SWOT analysis? SWOT analysis is a business model used. SWOT means what? The strength. We'll identify the company's strength, the weakness, the opportunity, as well as the what? As well as the threats. So that is what we will use, right? So on the long run, when we see another business model that we will use, we can actually combine the two together. Okay, Clement. Okay. Opeyemi.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. You have questions?
Based on the yes, I'm with you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yes. Based on what you just said now, you said we're going to make use of SWOT analysis based on this present. Based on this present that you showed us. So how do we know that it is SWOT analysis that we're going to make use of instead of other model that we could have used? How do we know that SWOT analysis is best fit for this kind of analysis?
Thank you. That is perfect, right? Good question. Now, SWOT analysis will go with any model you want to use. SWOT analysis will go with any model you want to use. Now, why I'm saying this is because you have to identify the firm weaknesses. You have to identify the firm what? Opportunity. Now, you will know as we move on. But what I do most is I use, even if I'm analyzing what is it called? MTN Nigeria as an investment analyst, I will say, okay, what are the things I need to use? Of course, you consider the competitors. Of course, you consider the SWOT analysis and some other business model, right? Now, ICANN has gone beyond combining. Before now, what ICANN used to do is that they will combine all the models together for you. Then they will tell you that, okay, using this particular model to analyze this. But they don't do that again. What you need to do is that you don't even need to mention the model, or if you just feel like you want to mention the model. What is most important is that the question is, what did you want to use the model for? You want to use it for analysis. Now, which analysis, for instance? Now, the analysis is like the profitability ratio of the company decreases over the years. What could have been the reason? Oh, it could have been that an increase in the what? The administrative expenses, right? Now, what could have lead to an increase in administrative expenses? It could have been as a result of external factor. What are these external factors? The macro economy, right? Inflation. Class, are we still together? That is what we call threats. That is threats. So there is no model you want to use. SWOT analysis will always goes with any model. But however, let's read through the question and see what we will do from there. But be rest assured that when you want to do an analysis like this, first thing is that have it at the back of your mind that, oh, you can use SWOT analysis. But when you read the pre and you see some other business model, of course, you add it with what is a plus to you, right? Okay, do you get that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, Spicy Confectionery Limited was formed in 2010. It manufactures and sells top quality confectionery. It manufactures and sells top quality confectionery. For many years, Spicy, as its own widely known, has been recognized as a successful company and has become a household name, particularly in Abuja and Lagos. You can see where they have more recognition is just Abuja and Lagos, North Central and Southwest. Now, something should just come to your mind, right? Because you have to think, sometimes you have to just think as an analyst. You think as an analyst that, oh, the only place that they have is just Abuja and Lagos. What if they want to expand? Now that is what some people will just come with. They will tell you that they have projected pre-sin. They will tell you that they have projected pre-sin, right? As ICANN has gone beyond that. ICANN is far ahead of us, right? You will see that projected pre-sin analysis at the end of the day will not be useful because ICANN they are very smart. They are far ahead of us. Now, something should just come to your mind in that side, right? Just take note. It is firm, is built on the very high quality confectionery products. Can you see it? Its firm is built on what? On the very high quality confectionery product. It sells through its own what? Own stores, strategically located in both cities. High quality, right? So that high quality could be identified as their strength because when you are producing a high quality, what is the implication to the customer? The customer, we always want a quality product, right? We always want a quality product with a lower cost, right? With that, it is a strength. We could say it is a strength because when you say the profit increases over the years or the profitability ratio increases over the years, what could have been the reason? It could have been that the what is it called? The revenue of the company increases over the years as a result of high quality products. You made mention of that because it is stated in the pre-sale. So that is what will form part of your analysis. Class, are we still together? Hello? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now, thank you. Now, okay, some of these stores are operated from buildings owned by Spicy, while the others are operating on leased properties. Now, something should also come to your mind now. Some of these stores are operated from building owned by Spicy, while the others are operating on leased properties. Now, the question now is that when some are being owned, right, by Spicy, and others are being what? Based on lease. And don't forget, there is what we call operating lease and also what? Financing lease. Now, the operating lease is for the what? For the business. Is that also? Will you claim capital allowance on operating lease? You will not claim capital allowance on operating lease. You can't claim because it's the owner. You are not the owner, right? They only lease it for you for a what? For a period of time. The only where you can claim capital allowance is on finance lease. Is that also the owner of the what? The property will claim capital allowance, right? Will claim capital allowance on your behalf, right? Because it is what? Operating lease. Now, something should come to your mind. We'll move from there. Now, in this part, Spicy has its factory in Lagos, from where the business originally started. The products are distributed through a multiple channel network comprising of Spicy owned stores and online business franchises and retail what? Partners, which means that the way they distribute, in order for them to reduce cost, right? In order for them to reduce cost, they actually have a multi-channel network where it comprises of Spicy owned stores and online business franchise. In order to make the product, right, more easy for the what? For the consumer of that product, they have a separate what? They have a multiple channel of network. Because if it is not convenient for me, I want to buy a product from Spicy Confectionery. Take a look at it. You want to buy a product from Spicy Confectionaries now. And before you can see where you can buy the products, in Abuja, you have to go to maybe Kokwalada, for instance, to go there, or you are in Oshodi, you need to go to Songo to go and get products. It's kind of stressful, is that also? So with this, what you are saying here could be their what? Is part of their what? Strength. Because if you have a multiple channel, it will entice the customer to do what? To buy more of the what? Of the product, because it will be convenient for them and it will reduce their what? Costs. Class, are we still together, please? So,
Yes, sir.
okay. So, in addition, Spicy has now started to supply confectionery to large retail stores and supermarkets, right? On contract basis. So what I'm trying to bring that part is because when you see the financials, when you see the company financials, and you see that the company revenue is increasing, right? Right? Then you want to do the trend analysis. You could say that, oh, what could have led to an increase in the revenue? Oh, it could be because they have a multiple channel that will be convenient for the what? For the customer. Can you see? It is part of their strength. Can you see? It is part of their strength. Now, we move on. These stores sell Spicy products and also own brand label confectionery that Spicy manufactures for them. These stores sell Spicy products and also own brand label confectionery that Spicy manufactures for them. Now, this is a product, class. Now, I want to call Opeyemi. Are you still on this call? Oh, 13 minutes. Okay, 13 minutes. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
thank you. This is Spicy. They have a product, right? Then it is being delivered through franchise. Now, you make mention of business model, then probably when I send this thing to the platform. And don't forget that requirement 1 is usually financial analysis and trend. Either trend or the combination. Then your requirement 2 is business proposal. The business proposal will include business model, right? the business model you will use, maybe Pestel, maybe SWOT, maybe Pestel, maybe Ansoff growth model or value chain. We include it because that is what you will use for your forecast. Now, you need SWOT analysis for requirement 1 because when you say profit or revenue increases over the years, in the year under review, right? What could have been the reason why it is? It could be because of the what? High quality product. And what is the high quality product? Is their strength, right? Now, when the profit decreases over the years, what could have been the reason? It could be because of decrease in what? In the administrative expenses. Now, what could lead to a decrease in administrative expenses? It could be as a result of the macroeconomy. And what is the macroeconomic class? Inflation. So inflation is a threat to the business. So you can see, you can't do without what? SWOT. Okay, I mean, do you get that? So May 2024. Okay, okay. Now, spicy products. Spicy products include wide range, includes a wide variety of milk, white, plantain, chocolate products. Right? So this is their what? This is their product range. Previously, spicy main sales had been from chocolate. You can see they have more sales from chocolate. Class, don't forget that their product range is chocolate, milk, white, and plain milk, white, and plain chocolate products. Right? From chocolate products, their major revenue is from chocolate products, but now the company has expanded into producing other forms of confectionaries which do not contain chocolate, right? Which do not contain what? Chocolate. In any form, for example, cakes and other sweets, candies, spicy customers continue to have a strong regard for the quality of its products. Class. Now, what happened here, class? What happened here is that Spicy decide that, oh, we need to expand our business, that they need to bring in cake, sweet candies. Now, as a result of that, the customer now have regards with their high what? Quality. It is part of their strength, right? It is what? It is part of their strength because of the expansion, right? Now, when you see the revenue is increasing, you could say from your financial analysis that, oh, it could be because of the expansion, right? You state the expansion of the product cake, sweet, and sweets, right? Sweet candies. And it is part of your report writing, right? Now, that is part of their strength, right? Now, spicy customer vary from individuals to corporate clients, which purchase spicy products to present to their own clients as corporate gifts. You can see probably Amper, right? They have an individual to corporate, they have to present it to their corporate own client as a corporate gift. Although individual customer buy from spicy stores, franchise or online, corporate clients purchase goods directly from spicy on contract basis. Now, something should come to your mind. That is why at this stage, you have to think as an analyst, right? Now, they have to get the goods either individual, the corporate can get it directly from from spicy on contract basis. Now, from our ratio, we'll get there, right? That will be our financial ratio finally when we will get to that point after our analysis. On contract basis, something should come to your mind that what is it called? The receivable period. The law says that the receivable period should be shorter. Then when you now calculate the receivable period on your ratio and you discover that the receivable period is taking too long, like 6 months, 7 months, right? There is a problem. It could be because of the corporate clients, because it is on contract basis, right? We don't know if Spicy give them what is it called? There is a contract that between 3 to 6 months pay us. Is that not so? So if the receivable period is taking too long, what will happen to the revenue? The revenue will drop because you're expecting money. You've not seen money, right? You treat it as a receivable, right? And the receivable period is long. What will happen to your revenue? Your revenue will do what? Will drop, right? Then when you receive it on time, what will happen to the revenue? The revenue will do what? So when you are calculating your receivable period and you just look at it that, what could have been the reason? It could be because of this. So please take note of that what? Other part is on contract what? Basis. We don't know the what? The credit policy. But let's move on for now. Okay. Business structure. Business what? Business structure. It seems we are not enjoying this class. So this class is too dull. Hey.
It's not
Now
dull,
for the
though.
enter.
This is a real
Eh.
analysis, so we have to take our time.
Okay.
Well,
We have to listen to it very well.
Yes,
thinking
So
it.
yes.
we are grappling. I'm
Thank you.
grappling. I'm grappling.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, this is Next Gen Professional Associates. We are different from others. And guess what? Why are we different from others? Our
You
report,
teach.
it is not, thank you so much. We teach. We teach you what you will use. It is not all about you to pass. You will use it. Oh, how many minutes? Oh, 5 minutes. Now, you will use it in your place of work. Guess what? The format I'm using now as the head of internal control, right, is the same format I've been using from Precinct class, right? Since what? Yeah, thank you. So since what is it called? From Precinct class, right? It's just that I just need to do what? To modify it to suit that operation, to suit the business environment. That is what you need, right? Guess what? You will receive a lot of accolades from the board, from the CEO that, this person, just give us just give us your 2 minutes, your 2 pages of your summary. Everybody wants to see that 2 pages. And when you see that the 2 pages, it will comprises of all what is happening in the branch. You will like, just 2 pages. Yes, 2 pages is okay. And that is what we are doing at Next Gen Professional Associate. We will not generate reports, but we will write reports. We will write the reports together in the class. That English, we will speak it together in class so that when you get to examination hall, you will be able to remember, write your English the way you will understand, and you move on other than waiting a day to exam. A day to exam Precinct. Do you want to go and cram Precinct? We have them like that. So let me quickly create another link so that you can join. So we can continue with this class. Thank you.